We start our adventure on El Haluf, and straight away we run into a tier 10 fighting premium. That is not a surprise. What is a surprise is that the KV-4 consists of pretty much flat surfaces. Kind of like the mouse, you shoot a flat surface, you will pen it. And that kind of results in a really, really bad first game. This is not the start I wanted at all.
I once had This May Not Be an Appropriate Story.
I am pretty sure people subscribe for KV-4 on KV-4 action. This map is not in the game anymore. If I'm correct, this video will come out after patch 1.0, which means that Swamp does not exist anymore. Thank God, this map is terrible for heavy tanks. The KV-4 is not even that bad at sniping, if I'm really honest. We shoot the low plate of the Super Conqueror, we shoot a good shot into the T-34, and we're gonna put 1 and 2 shots into the next upcoming Scorpion G, and from that point out, it's kind of my game over. I'm too slow to get into another position to have shots on the enemy, because the KV-4 is a heavy tank that is quite heavy, actually.
Obviously, the easiest way to get in is through the shop.
With less than 1% to go, this would not be a good marking mission video if I wasn't going to completely mess it up. I go into the middle of Sand River, where I always expect my heavy tanks to go, but none of my heavy tanks have actually come here. I am in a terrible position. That Conway can snipe my roof armor, and I cannot hit the entire tank of him. And, well, just look at my damage done. Look at my spotting. This is not going to be enough to stay on 84%, and I die, because no support, bad map, and bad position.
Look at the poor fat fella at the back.
Windstorm, another one that is not in the game anymore, also removed in patch 1.0. Windstorm is alright, I seem to think. I sometimes have really good games, and sometimes have really bad games. I do know that RNG wasn't really helping me during this game. And I also know that if I have a shot on the enemy, that means the enemy will have a shot on me, because like I said, kind of like the mouse, I expose an extremely big flat surface to the enemy if I'm aiming at them.
Once in a blue moon when you can be bothered in a vague attempt to seem more civilized than you actually are.
I am not a big fan of mines at higher tiers. I personally feel that it should probably be more around tier 6, maximum tier 7. This map is pretty much all about the hill. If you win it, you have a big chance of winning the game itself. If you don't win it at the start, big chance of losing it unless the people on the hill are completely brain dead. Now, if I push around this corner, there are people camping on the enemy hill at their spawn. Mostly tank destroyers, and for some reason a lower drivers do lower things. But if they push around my corner, then we've got people in our base sniping at them. So, this game, you cannot really progress on this map, and I feel that I have to do that in my KV-4, and so far, that is not working out at all.
You're tired of being civilized and you want to go to the pub.
For the first time in this entire attempt in trying to 2-mark my KV-4, I almost said KV-2, I don't even have a mark on the KV-2 yet, we are top tier! And I decided I'm actually not going to fire a lot of APCR, because I'm top tier. The only tank I cannot really reliably pen, if it is the front, is the IS-6, and even that I should be able to pen without too much difficulty. I say as I bounce. I'm going to leave this part, this entire fight on this corner, unedited, because you will either see me get completely destroyed or see the raw power of the KV-4 if it is in a good matchup. And boy, am I gonna get these _destroyed. I should have shot the lower plates, not the belly of the T-28 HTC. I have no clue what the stats are of this IS-6, but the fact that he's showing his sight like that and not firing would suggest that either he is ammo racked, his child is playing, or he is still learning how to play the game and has a tier 8 premium. Sadly enough, Wargaming doesn't do anything about that at all. That was my first premium. For some reason I thought I would need it against an IS-6 side, and I really didn't. So the IS-6 dies. We are down a tank. The LTG, not a good tank to fight on a corner, but hey ho, he wants to do it, let him do it. That IS, he's something. I mean, made mistakes and now he got a shot by me. I'm still full health. These tier 6, they cannot pen me. The IS-6 had a chance to pen me. This IS, now loading premium, pens me, but I have to worry about the 4 tanks behind me. Like, that is a problem. Because I've only got 2 tier 6 myself here as well. Shoot, the IS-2 who just drives over. He's up and in and away. The T-28 is around. The VKs come around. The IS-2 is a scary tank. The AMX Softy is now behind me. I have to focus the ISs. I know the IS is firing heat. The IS-2 might be firing premium as well. They've got 390 alpha. If they both pen me, that is pain and no gain. RT helps me after I leave the IS-2 on only 1 health. The IS doesn't have to reload to shoot me. This T-3485 comes out of nowhere, jumps on me and dies. I don't know what's happening anymore. This T-28 HGC has put a shot into me, but I don't think he can pen me anymore by now. The Cromwell behind the hill helps me, and that AMX Softy crashes. Yeah, no, I've got the mark now. But now I want to win the game as well. We fire a shot at the 1375, somehow hits the KV-4. I thought I was gonna hate it, but I actually kinda like it in the end. And the team wins it. Monster.
I'm fulfilling my contract. You can't put in the contract, also you have to seem like you give a shit.